Well, then this morning, Feinstein announced that she was running for re-election and cited, quote, ending gun violence as one of the reasons for doing so. But do the left's solutions to end gun violence actually work? And what can be done to stop maniacs like Stephen Paddock? Joining me now, townhall.com editor and Fox News contributor, Katie Pavlich. So she admitted herself that there are no laws that could have been passed prior to this that would have stopped a psychotic, cold-blooded killer like Stephen Paddock.
Which makes the left's arguments surrounding this particular issue and issues in the past when we have these tragic mass shootings look very transparent. This isn't about addressing solutions for what happened. This is about their overall agenda. And I think it's important to point out that Dianne Feinstein, when she had a majority in the Senate 2013 under Barack Obama, put a bill up for sponsor that had everything that she wanted, everything that the pro-gun control, anti-rights movement wants. 159 sporting rifles banned, magazine capacity limits, universal background checks, everything that they want all of the time that they throw out there when one of these things happens for political reasons did not pass. And in fact, national reciprocity still failed, but it got more votes than her gun control bill did. And so this is a political play for her, just like it is for many on the left. And she's from California, and that's what they like to hear.
Yeah, and people say things like, you know, why did he have so many guns? Why was he allowed to have so many guns? And that's why people go and buy guns after mass shootings, because they are scared that the reaction is going to be that the government is going to try and disarm the citizenry.
Well, and the left is constantly talking about how we need to have a conversation surrounding gun safety and gun control. But then you have people like Nancy Pelosi coming out and saying, well, yes, this is a slippery slope, and I hope that it is. And you have Hollywood actresses like Nancy Sinatra saying that all NRA members should be shot, executed by firing squad, which then people who own firearms and who may not even be NRA members go, you know, I don't think I'm going to give up my rights for people who want me dead. And so if they want to have a conversation, they can start by not calling for gun owners' deaths, first of all. And second of all, not even putting gun owners in the same category as someone like the guy who carried out Las Vegas or San Bernardino or Orlando.
You take the responsibility, the personal responsibility away from him. And we stop looking for motive, because if we can figure out why this happened, maybe we can keep it from happening again. Passing a bunch of laws isn't going to keep it from happening again. Criminals, they're not going to purchase firearms where you get background checks. They're going to have someone legally do that for them, ones who don't have a criminal history. And the problem is it takes us away from the ultimate goal.
Well, and the personal responsibility aspect of this is very important, because time after time when we see these things happen, the left automatically goes to an object, to the gun. We need gun control, rather than holding the person who carried it out solely responsible for their actions. And that's a distraction, it's a cop-out, and it really makes it so we're not focusing on the real issue at hand and coming up with tailored solutions to stop something from this from happening. And also, I think it's important to point out that the government can't prevent everything. Unfortunately, that's just that is the reality of the world that we live in. Bad things happen. We do everything we possibly can to prevent it, but passing laws that do nothing to prevent these things from happening just for the sake of it is an infringement on constitutional rights.
Absolutely.
And it's something that we can't just do because they're demanding we do something, even though they admit that they don't do anything to prevent these crimes.
And it's a feel-good exercise that accomplishes nothing. Katie Pavlich, thank you so much.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Thanks.